Let's take a look at each of the 5 categories and their when statement options. We'll start with the mouse events section. As you can see, there are 5 mouse events: user clicks, user double clicks, user right clicks, user clicks outside, and mouse hovers over. These might seem self-explanatory, but let's go through them one by one to make sure you understand exactly what each one does. When you select the user clicks option, you're telling Storyline that the learner must select that object with the mouse's primary button, usually the left button, one time, or tap the object once on a mobile device for the desired engagement to occur. Likewise, if you select the user double clicks option, you're telling Storyline the learner must double click the mouse or double tap the screen to activate the trigger. This works the same way as double clicking an icon on a web page or in a Windows application. In our timeline panel video, we discussed selecting an object in the timeline with the left mouse button, then right-clicking it to open a menu of options related to that object. The same concept applies to the user right clicks trigger option. For example, if you're simulating a real-world software process that requires someone to right-click an icon, you'd want to use this trigger. If your learners are using mobile devices, the right-click action becomes a long press instead. When explaining the interaction, ensure your learners know that the long press is the same as a right click. You probably won't use the user clicks outside option very often, but it can be useful. This trigger activates when the learner selects anywhere on the screen except the specified object. It's helpful if you want to provide feedback when a learner selects the wrong item. For example, try again. Select the diagram, not the label. The final mouse event is mouse hovers over. This is great for creating visual cues when the learner's pointer moves over an object. You might display a label identifying the item, change the cursor from an arrow to a hand, or adjust the object's appearance to indicate it's interactive. This option only works with a mouse. There's no direct equivalent for hover interactions on mobile devices.